What's this auction thing I was hearing about you doing? I heard it on the radio this morning.
I've set up my own charity fund called Give It Some.
Right.
And I was in Sotheby's last night to promote the opening of it, and there's an exhibition on there to see what you can go and bid for. And the live auction will take place here, in Sotheby's on Tuesday the 10th of April at 10:30am.
Right,
Everyone is welcome.
All right. So you're sort of getting rid of all things from your bed's in there, isn't it? It was famously.
Beds in there.
Just all stuff that you own, just possessions that you're sick of, or
Beds, pants, aunties, family, just stuff I don't need anymore.
And what's it raising money for? Anything in particular? Or?
People with brass hands.
People with brass hands.
Yeah.
Did you take Visa?
Yeah.
Right.
No, it's something. I did this. I was asked to do an advert for Pepsi.
Right.
And I wasn't going to do it.
Few quid.
And I thought, well, I could do it and then give all the money away, which is what I did.
Right.
And then since then, I've set up this Give It Some charity, and it's all going to go back to places in Stoke-on-Trent, and I'm working with UNICEF, and I'm working with the Great Ormond Street Hospital and all that sort of stuff. So, it's great.
How's your sort of relationship with Stoke? You've been back. I heard this interview you did this morning with a friend of ours, Phil Williams, actually, for Radio 5, a quick thing. And you were saying that sort of, Stoke is a bit sad these days because all the mills where your family used to work and that, everything's closing down. It's going through a hard time.
Yeah, we've instantly launched a depression radio.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll put Stereophonics on in a bit.
Mr. Writer, that'll sort it out, won't it?
Yeah, always perks me up.
Yeah, no, I've been going back to Stoke, and everywhere that I've, used to be bustling, full of industry, and Adams's and Dalton's, and everywhere's closing down, and it's really sad to go back and see it all happening, because it's a beautiful place with beautiful people, and I'm proud to be from there.
Okay, right, so again, and another contribution you've made to some charity project is this Ian Jury album, the remake of New Boots and Panties. Didn't you do Sweet Jean Vincent?
I did Sweet Jean Vincent, and that's going to be on later with Jules Holland next week.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, what's that in aid of? Is it just a tribute album?
Cancer, back up.
Right.
It's back up, innit?
Right, okay, fine, all right. Now, then, before we get really into it, I got to ask you, last time we saw you, and there was all the Jerry stuff, and the papers are full of you and Jerry, and aren't they, every day? So, are you or aren't you?
It's like you say, we're just friends and we have the occasional shag.
Fair enough, all right, that's all. That's all people need to know.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. And what about dieting? People say, because you're looking there's a picture of you in the papers, actually, you look like a beautiful young Morrissey.
Well, thank you very much.
With your arms out like that. It did look very muzzle. You've got a bit of a sort of quiffy thing going on.
Did they superimpose a daffodil into my hand?
Well, I don't think so on that.
No.
But I mean, you look well. Have you been taking a diet? Because that's what all the papers say.
I'm doing the Perfilin diet. Have you heard about it?
I haven't.
It's just the pie filling.
Right.
You just miss out the crusts.
No, well, you have the filling diet. You eat sandwiches, don't you, but leave the bread?
I do, yeah.
Hey,
well, is this a no carbohydrate thing?
No, it's absolute rubbish.
Is it? Right, okay.
Absolute rubbish.
So you eat what you want and...
I eat what I want and I'm alright.
Are you?
I've lost a bit. Do you think I look alright?
They look really good. Really do good. Look, back end there.
Yeah, will you put that on CD for me?
I mean, we've got... You look at that suit you got in the paper today. Was that... I think that is a great suit.
Bit of class.
This double-breasted pinstripe gangster look thing.
Oh, what's it say? Nice
well,
suit,
it says
Robbie.
it's nice suit, Robbie. Lots of room for growth. They're saying it's too big for you, and they're saying it costs 900 quid.
Well, it fit me when I bought it. What can I say?
So you lost some...
Do you know what? I can't get an honest answer from anybody when I go out these days. I put a suit on and I said before I left, does this look too big? And they went,
no, Robbie.
No.
What does it look I don't think it looks too big, does it?
No, but it's an investment because
You'll go into it.
I'm up and down like Prozzy's knickers,
Yeah,
so
is it? Right.
I'm sure I'll be filling it out by the end of the year.
Right. No, I think it's a good suit. That we wanted some of them, but 900 quid. I couldn't go. I mean, Hale on Menswear. These suits came from. How much did we pay for these? 70.
79.
That's pricey enough.
Where'd you get the shirts from?
Hale on Menswear next door. We can nip you in there after the show if you want. See what they've got in stock.
£5 for that, £2.50 the tie.
I want to look like you too.
You can't argue with that. What if Guy Chambers dried up with great tunes? Would you go and write with someone else?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. And Mark Owen's on the way back. Have you got any words of encouragement for him?
Words of encouragement for Mark? Yeah. I really want to hear his stuff and see what he's doing, and I wish him all the best.
Sorry, he came in here once, so he was a very nice chap. All right, we'll play your current single. We want to dedicate this to Matthew and Sue at Custom Interiors and wish them all the best for the new babies. So can you wish them all the best for the new babies?
All the best for your new babies.
There you are, I told you to do it. Robbie Williams, Let Love Be Your Energy, and Robbie's with us today. Staying for the whole show, aren't you?
Yes, fantastic.
Nice one. So you were singing along with that. I mean, do you listen to your records? Some people record them and then they don't want to hear them for a year. Do you play yours at home, or it's just when you're on the radio?
I haven't listened to that one for a bit.
Well, right.
I mean, the Shire Horses recorded, we don't even listen to it back just once we've recorded it, do we?
I've got the new...
Neither does anyone who buys
Can I
it.
plug you?
Pardon?
Can I plug you?
If you like.
I've got the new Shire Horses LP before it's even in the shops. It's coming out soon, and it's called...
May 7th. May 7th.
On May 7th. Go out and buy it.
Our kid.
Our kid.
All right. Well, talking about albums, we got the... it's a bit of a sort of mutual admiration society, this, but we've got a multi-platinum disc, actually, to give away to the person who's got the question that you like the most today, because people have been e-mithering questions in all day. Let's have a couple of these. What we've done, we've assigned a number to every question, and Lard's got all the number balls in his tombola there. So, Lard, if you'd like to get it a spin...
You thought we were joking, didn't you?
This could get very tiresome, I feel, and therefore we'll continue.
It already is.
Right, okay.
Number 184.
All right, let's see what that is. Right, all right. This comes from Daz, who says, "See you in Milton Keynes on July 21st." Oh, are you doing the? You're doing a lot of open air things. You're doing Old Trafford Cricket Ground in Manchester, aren't you?
Doing Old Trafford Cricket Ground and lots of other stadiums.
We'll get a list of them before the end of the programme.
Enormodomes.
Return to the Enormodome with Robbie Williams.
Right, okay, but
Tour de Pants.
Right, Daz says, "Can you solve an argument for us? Does the tattoo on your left arm have a specific meaning? Because my mate Dave says it's just a basic Maori pattern, but I heard it was your life story in hieroglyphics."
It's a basic Maori pattern, but it happens to fit my life story, which is basic Maori. Which is not bad from somebody from Stoke-on-Trent, really, is it?
No, it's an interesting...
Creditable.
Right, okay. Go on, let's have a couple more, because we've got this tombola in.
I'm going to spin this once without shutting the door. I'm sure of it.
Right, cheers.
87.
87. Okay. Tim Yates emails. He says, "My flatmate Martin Bailey went to school with you." Remember Martin Bailey?
Martin Bailey.
You know,
Thick glasses, red beard.
red hair, curly hair.
I do know Martin Bailey, yeah.
Do you, right?
Yeah.
And he's saying that your recorder playing was in a league of its own. Were you adept at the recorder at school?
I was absolutely terrible at the recorder.
Oh,
that does constitute being in a league of your own, doesn't it, I suppose?
Yeah. That's a Unibond league of your own.
Miss Legg, the music teacher, put me in fear every day.
Is she? Right, okay. We'll have a couple more of these, I think it's good.
107.
107. Kirsty Penson said, "What CD have you been listening to when you're at home in the bath?"
Dr. Dre.
Have you?
2000.
That's the current.
What will you be listening to?
I'll be listening to the Shire Horses. Kid Air.
Yeah,
go on, keep going, lad. I think it's going very well. Tell me if it gets tiresome, this, Robbie.
No.
133.
Andrea Cook says, "What's your favourite pasty filling?" Mine is cheese and onion.
What's my favourite pasty
Or
filling?
pie, we could broaden it out a bit.
Chicken tikka.
Is it?
Yeah, but you can get them in the motorway services now. Chicken tikka
pasty. Right, okay. And there was one that just came out with it from Kate Collins. What's your favourite type of cheese? I mean, these are the things that people want to know.
Don't eat cheese.
Do you not?
No, it causes a lot of phlegm build up in the back of my throat. And
we like that.
Not attractive.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, fascinating revelation and insight. I suppose you could still email the questions in as we're on air, I suppose. They're on the usual number. But if you want to be on the Wheel of Misfortune, 08700 100 100, you can keep ringing that as well.
Radio 1 presents...
Were you doing yes in a Derek Geiler style for Steph of Steeple Graphic in Horsham in West Sussex, Lard?
Oh, yes.
From Dominic from Crawley in West Sussex, and also back off the mic for Chris Rogers of Nottingham Uni.
Are you back off the mic of it?
From Pete Weatheridge. Have you got your tour dates down there now, Robbie?
I have.
We might as well have those because people want to know, and I've got a minute to fill before I can go to the news.
Okay.
Oh, sorry,
Saturday the 14th and 15th. Well, they bought the tickets, so it's useless.
It's sold out, isn't it?
Are they all sold out?
Yeah, they're all sold out.
Oh, are you now?
Yeah, I'm in Cardiff, I'm in Milton Keynes, I'm in Manchester, I'm in Glasgow, and it's all in July. And come down and buy some tickets off the ticket touts, because they're all on the payroll.
Are they? Right, okay, it all goes into the Williams coffers, does it?
Yeah,
Right,
of course.
I just banked on kind of having the tour dates just to fill that awkward minute to the news, but we'll just wait until it's
Don't
time.
matter, does it?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter at all. Still on the tabs then, I see.
Yeah, I like a bit of a bifter every now and again.
I mean, that keeps the weight down a bit, I suppose, doesn't
Well, I'm up to 80 a day these days.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I think that's why the weight's staying off me.
it? Kids, just say no. Kids, just say no. I just put that
Oh, you know, I think there's an awful lot of pressure on kids to do an awful lot of stuff and not do an awful lot of stuff. I think they should take up smoking.
Or buying Shirol's album.
Or buying Chirol's albums, you know.
I think if they value their mental and physical health, they should do neither of those things.
Yeah, well, of course.
Yeah.
Radio 1.
Come my lady, you're my pretty baby, I'll make your legs shake, you make me go crazy. Come my lady, come my lady.
Crazy Town Butterfly before that Destiny's Child Survivor. 22 minutes to ish or thereabouts. We do an emergency stop carry on for Laura in Flint Cestershire, who's having a driving test today.
Stop! Carry on!
That's from boyfriend Andy. Biggity bong for Chris, Ginger Chris,
Biggity bong!
who's doing a pharmacy dissertation.
Yeah, I know
for
him.
Elaine and Susan. That's from Cockney Pete. It says, Sean Hillbilly Boy says, can he ask Robbie to give us a cuddly hoo-hoo because he's got a new job in Aberystwyth. Do you want to demonstrate a cuddly hoo-hoo, Lard?
Cuddly, woo-hoo!
Cuddly, whoop-whoop.
Oh, brilliant, you see.
He won in cuddly hoo-hoo trumps. I'm so embarrassed.
And also, and having a drink then in a West Country style for Catherine in Ven Ottery in Devon, and that's from Nick.
Right, we are doing then.
Right, okay, this is me and him, and also him.
Yeah, and you?
All right then, and it's easier for the rest of the show, and unfortunately easier for the rest of the show. All right, we've got Don't Do This at Home, incorporating the Shed of Dread. It's good that you want to get one in the corner of the stage for your next concert tour, that.
It's a fantastic... Where'd you get your shed from?
I think it just came from
Shed shop.
Shed shop?
Yeah.
Just down road?
The shed shop.
I think so. I mean, it's a special shed. What else are we doing? We're doing...
Yes, no game.
Oh, the yes-no game. Could happen at any time.
Any time.
Be a contestant on that. But let's play...
It's a Wheel of Misfortune.
Oh yes, the wheel of misfortune spins around and around and around, casting misfortune over the poor misfortunate below.
All right then, we have got Chris Cheetham in Ormskirk on the line. Chris.
Hello.
Hey, you're a bit quiet. Turn him up. Are you there?
I'm here, yeah.
Yeah, all right then. And what's happening in Ormskirk today?
Absolutely nothing.
Really?
Day off.
Oh, right. And what do you do?
I'm a computer studies student at Wigan.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, fair enough. And anything else you like doing? You know?
Music, running, football,
Yeah, right. Who do you support?
Man United.
Oh, bad night last night then.
No, bad shit.
Bad night last night. Oh, but I probably want to congratulate Brian Horton of Port Vale on Manager of the Month, don't you, Sir Rob?
Congratulations, Brian, on the award there.
Because he was one of the many managers who's passed through the main road portals in recent years.
Keeping
And
Port Vale afloat.
he seemed a thoroughly nice bloke, I must say. But, right, okay then. And also on the other line we've got Martin. Martin,
Hello there.
are you all right, mate?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Right, wait, Martin what?
Man Samuels from Washington Town and Weir.
Oh, okay, what do you do then?
I work with tiles.
Tiles. Well, you're probably hoping that the tiles comes up today because you think that's your specialist subject on the wheel, do you?
Do I?
All right, well, we'll just have to see what comes up. And what else do you like doing?
Oh, drinking most of the time down the steps in a small village down where I live, you know.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm over in Newcastle every once in a while.
You go drinking with steps?
I didn't say that.
Is it?
All right. Do you know Steps?
Yeah, I know H.
He's playing Jesus Christ in Godspell, you know.
Is he?
Jesus H. Christ. Jesus H. Christ.
Jesus
Yeah,
H.
no,
Christ.
yeah.
For a good spelling, good spell.
Yeah, are they a nice bunch, Steps?
They're a rum bunch.
Are they?
Yeah.
Who's the rummest?
Faye.
Rummy Faye, yeah. Would be, wouldn't it?
Right.
Frummy.
Right.
Frummy, rummy.
All right, go on. Sorry, go on. Was that Martin?
Yeah, it was me, yeah.
What do you want to say?
I just seen against the clock.
Oh, yes,
wrong
fair
point.
enough. Yeah, no, it's all right, yeah.
Wrong quiz.
All right, no, well, fair enough. It's all right, it's a fair point. Right, so, Chris, you know, there you are in Ormskirk. Fantastic countryside, you know, beautiful place. Home to Joe Royle and Duncan Ferguson and the Enigma, right? And so, you know, life must be good for you, isn't it?
It wasn't until last night, Mark.
Right, well, what? Man U results? Is that
Yeah, I
your
was sat down.
Right.
Got my tea ready, pizza, chips, beans.
pizza, chips, beans,
Yeah,
yeah?
sat there.
went over to the radio. I've not got on digital, so I want to listen to the match.
Fair enough, yeah.
Not on any radio station, that's all.
Right, yeah.
Go right to every station I can think of.
Yeah.
Go back for me tea.
Yeah.
The piece that I've left on top of the beans has gone soggy.
Oh, no, God.
Terrible.
I suppose does that sort of thing happen to you anymore, Robbie? I suppose you just send out for a new one, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, you know, I was struggling last night because I put a knife in the fork drawer.
Oh, no. Oh, God, yeah.
Did, yeah.
Oh, no. We're going to help with 3 misfortunes today. I don't know if I can stand it. Martin, has anything happened to you that can compete with that?
Well, I don't know whether I can compete with a soggy pizza scenario, but I got up this morning and my first day off, you know.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd run myself a bath, so I went in the bathroom all excited, written again the bath and set the taps away.
Yeah.
I thought I'll change my quilt and my pillowcases while I'm waiting for the bath to run.
Go, man. Why not?
Yeah.
Quickly got that all done, you know.
Yeah.
But I had to keep the curtain shut because I had no clothes on, right?
Yeah,
running around with no clothes on.
Without saying.
So I got everything done in the bedroom, ran back in the bathroom, the plug had come out. All the hot water run down the pan.
And there was no hot water left in the system.
Had to wait for 20 minutes for it to heat back up. So I'll come back in and I'll have a bit of a lie down. So I'll pull some clothes on, open the curtains, and I'll put my pillowcase and my quilt cover on the wrong way around. Inside out.
Are you alright? Are you alright though?
No, absolutely shocking.
I hate you, pal. Alright, that's 3 incredible tales of misfortune there. I don't know.
Not misfortune because I had something to do while I was waiting for the bath to heat up.
Alright, yeah, fine, alright, it was alright. Oh, yeah, it's alright! Oh dear, yeah,
Great spot record on.
I don't know how I'm going to recover my equilibrium. I think I might just put on the new single by the Black Crows.
Yeah, you, man.
Do we like that?
Yeah, I do.
Do you like
It's a good tune.
Do you like it? It's the new single from the Black Crows. That is called Licking. It remains something really kind of, early 70s, late 60s, what, Atomic Rooster or
That
something.
kind of thing, yeah.
But that is the new single, and it comes out on May the 2nd. Is it? No, it's not the new single, actually. It might only be taken from the album. Hang on. Yeah, no, it's just a promotional thing. It comes from the new album Lions, which comes out on May the 7th.
It's a wheel of misfortune. Hey? It's a wheel of misfortune. It's a wheel of misfortune. It's a wheel of misfortune.
Yes, indeed, it is a Wheel of Misfortune. Right, we've got Chris Cheetham in Ormskirk. Can you see a Wheel of Misfortune booth somewhere near your house there?
Oh, is that the thing down there? It looks a bit shoddy, Mark.
Hey, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah, if you can nip in there.
Right, I'm in there now.
Right, cheers, mate. And Martin in Washington, Tyne Wear. Can you see a little shoddy booth somewhere near you?
Yep, on the right there, yep.
On the right, can you get in there? Are you in there?
With a blindfold on, yeah.
That's it, right. If you can just put your blindfolds and hearing protectors on now.
Who said that?
Right, very good. Okay, it's all perfectly working well. I will just remind you of the categories on the Wheel of Misfortune. In fact, you remind us of the categories on the Wheel of Misfortune, Lard, because I've forgotten them.
Top 20, cheese, members of Ash, Tiles, Rupert the Bear, Potluck, Russ Conway, Showbiz birthdays.
Right, okay, here we go. Oh Robbie, you've come here in your thong to spin the wheel right round now. Will you give it some rice, arcade?
No! No! Should I spin it then?
Okay, all right. Fair enough.
Potluck.
All right, potluck is the first. The Potteries is the name given to a number of towns in the Midlands where all the houses are built of pottery, many detached homes having teapot-like spouts. One such town is Stoke, birthplace of the world's top pop singer, Sir Robbie of Williams. But what was the name of his childhood home? Was it A, Hilbury, B, Dunroman, C, Rose Cottage, or D, Holly Villa?
Right.
Yes, right.
B.
Dunroman.
Yeah.
Was it Dunroman, Robbie?
No, it was Hilbury.
Oh, no, he was
Yeah,
supposed
supposed to do that.
All right.
He was going to let him have a guess. Never mind, we'll move on. It's all right. That's
sorry,
all right.
sorry.
Never mind.
Done
All
that.
right, that's all right. Go on, give it a spin, Sir Rob.
Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter.
Cheese. All right, then. Emmental and Gruyere are the traditional cheeses favoured for a fondue. When not being used for this purpose, a fondue set can be used to boil up soiled underwear, like the pants worn by Robbie Williams in the video to Rock DJ. But who is Radio 1's Rock DJ? Is it Chris Goldfinger, Nobby Rock, Vicky Marsden, or Marianne Hobbs?
Right.
Yes, right.
Mary Ann Hobbs.
It is
Knows his
Marianne
pop.
Hobbs. All right, then. Give it another spin.
Rupert the Bear.
Rupert the Bear. As a kid, Robbie Williams often dressed in red jumper and check pants to emulate his hero, Rupert the Bear, and later formed Take That with other fans of Rupert characters. Mark Owen stroke Willie Mouse, Howard Donald stroke Bill Badger, Jason Orange stroke Algie Pug, and Gary Barlow Podgy Pig. But which of these traditionally wears brown +4s in a suit? Podgy, Willie, Bill, or Algie?
Left.
Yes, left.
The second one.
It wasn't Willie Mouse. No. Yes, right.
The first one.
Podgy Pig. He does, he's right, yeah. He's running away with it, right?
That was right, wasn't it?
That was right, yeah, right. Go on, give it another spin, Robbie.
Celebrity birthday.
Today is the 4th of April, only 51 days away from the 13th of February birthday of the world's top pop singer, Robbie Williams. But shortly after his 8th birthday, what part did Robbie have in a local theatrical production? Was it Oliver Twist, Peter Pan, The Artful Dodger, or Toad of Toad Hall?
Left. Right.
Left, go on.
Third one.
The Artful Dodger?
Yeah.
Is that right, Robbie?
My eyes, they're green. Ain't you never seen a tough? Correct.
Take that as a yes.
Still remembers the lines. All right, come on. I think we've got time for another spin. I don't know whether right, this will have to be the last one then. What is it, Lard?
Russ Conway.
Russ Conway playing now. One of the greatest pianists of all time, Russ Conway, would no doubt look down fondly on the man dubbed the new Russ Conway, Guy Chambers of the Robbie Williams Orchestra. But how many more fingers does Guy have available to him than the Conmeister?
Right.
Yes.
One.
Is the right answer, because the Conmeister had 9, didn't it? 9.
Yes.
And as well, as far as I know, Guy's got 10, has he? He's got them all.
No, it's a touchy subject. Actually, you should have told me about that question before. Come on, because he's only got 7. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I don't believe
in
it.
future you should just be briefed better than you obviously have been today. There's a lot of people in the Chambers household listening to this now, and very upset, and I don't know, I'm going.
You're upset, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm upset. I'm upset.
You're
I'm
upset.
upset for him. Old Seven Fingers. Everybody
Is that what
knows
you
him.
call
as-
him?
Yeah, well, of course.
Well, that's not very nice, is it? If only got 7 fingers. Call him
Yeah,
seven.
well, you know, we don't say it to his face.
That's
Fair
all right.
enough, then. All right, then. So, no, we'll give it him anyway.
Yeah, give it him
anyway. Yeah, right. OK, Lardy Boy, can you recap us on the scores of the Wheel of Miss Williams?
Lefty Chris has 1. Righty Martin has 3.
Oh, right. OK, then. So, fair enough. How many did he have again?
3.
3. All right, then. Right, OK.
Newcastle have beaten Man U for a while.
You what?
The first time Newcastle have beaten Man U at anything for a while.
Well, there's no Man U here, kid.
He is, though. I am.
Who is? Oh, he is.
no,
I'm sorry.
no,
Yeah,
yeah,
sorry,
he
I was
is.
miles away there. Yeah, no, you're quite right, yeah. And but I tell you what, thank you very much for when Man City beat Newcastle. But did you have to let Middlesbrough do the same?
No.
Oh,
No need.
For goodness sake, you know, I thought the season had turned right at the end. All right, thanks for joining us, lads. Nice to see you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
It's a wheel of misfortune. It's a wheel of misfortune.
And Trouble. It's 3 minutes past 2 on Radio 1. And I tell you what, let's indulge in the high strategy of the yes-no game. Let's see. Who's on the line today?
It's Robbie.
I wouldn't be the world-famous, extremely talented sax pot Robbie Williams, would it?
It would. Thank
you.
Right, says I bet you were thrilled to meet me and Lard again, weren't you?
I was not.
In that case, I bet you can't wait to get this interview over and done with, can you?
I cannot.
Wait, you want to think about it? Would you like to support the Shire Horses on their forthcoming mini-tour?
Definitely not.
Should I take that as a no, then?
I would, if I were you.
Fair enough, then. OK, then, Robbie Williams, are you ready to play the yes-no game?
Yep, yeah.
Barrel of laughs, aren't they?
Run for Cover by the Sugar Babes. I don't mind that. I didn't mind that. That was just singing that first one, wasn't it? One way,
yeah, no, that song sounds ace. I like that. One way ticket to a man. That was fantastic.
Corker.
The Sugar Babes.
Wish they'd smile.
I don't think. Yeah, they do look a bit po-faced.
Yeah, they do look a bit serious.
Bit po-faced.
Right, yeah. Po-faces. Right, 8 minutes past 2. This is Mark and Lard with Robbie Williams today, and everybody's been emailing these questions in, and we've assigned a number to each of them. So we'd better go back to the tombola and pull some more numbers out. Bad luck on the yes-no game, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
75.
75. All right. This one is from Stuart Varden. It says, what was the last song, or what was your favourite song that you would do on a karaoke if you're out?
Mac the Knife.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, the shark has such teeth, dear, and he shows them pearly white. Just a jackknife has on that Keith, babe, and he keeps it out of sight.
Excellent. All right, very good, yeah. And just pull a few out, and then you can just give me the numbers one at a time, right? So 4. Andrew Sharp says, if you could be invisible for a day, where would be the first place that you would go? Steady.
Keep it clean.
If I could be invisible for the day, where would be the first place that I would?
Do you want to come back to it? Those are the things.
No, I don't know.
Right, okay. I don't know. We'll come back to that one.
16.
16. All right. Then. So this is from Carla Dixon. Says, have recent events in your life, the birth of your nephew Freddie and your trip to Mozambique for comic relief, change your perspective on what's important in life? Quite serious, but a fair question.
Yeah, no, it has. It has. Especially with Freddie Robert coming along, and I'm his uncle.
Right.
And it's definitely grounded me, the arrival of the baby. Because, I want to be a good uncle, I want to be around for him, and my recent behaviour, I wouldn't have been. So it has, and going off to Mozambique and working with UNICEF, it does sort of grounded me, and I love my little nephew.
What about kids yourself? Would you want to be looking forward to being a dad someday?
Yeah, I am. I really am looking forward to being a dad, and I can't wait. I can't wait, but, at the minute I'm too selfish, too self-centred and all that business to look after a kid, but hopefully tomorrow.
Yeah, plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
You never know. Right, go on.
21.
21. Sarah Colwell says, if you could snog anyone at Radio 1, who would it be and why? I mean, I don't want you to put him out.
Do you want to dim the lights?
Lard, of course.
Oh, right, fair enough. Go on.
4.
We've had 4.
Have we? Oh, yeah, 41.
41.
I didn't see the one round the other side of the ball.
It's nearly rubbed off because it's a well-used tombola.
Oh, aye.
Right, yeah. Are there any bands that you've seen recently that have impressed you?
No, not really.
Nothing at all?
No.
Right, fair enough. Who's supporting you on these open-air gigs?
ABC and Top Loader.
And have they not impressed you then?
Yeah, well, of course, yeah. Top Loader's impressed me. They've been fantastic. Okay. And I'm really looking forward to seeing ABC every night.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, man.
Right, okay. Come on, let's...
128.
Right, okay then. Right. A lot of low numbers coming out, aren't there? Strangely. Right, David Rosa in Livingston in New Jersey says, how come you've not been as successful in America? Do you think Americans take you too seriously or just do not know how to have fun? How has it gone in America? I mean, you do all right, don't you?
Yeah, well, the first album came out and it sold like 800,000, nearly 900,000 copies, which is not too bad. But, I don't know. I could blame it on having a crap record company, or I could just blame it on me being pants. Yeah. I don't know which one it is. I don't think they got me. But it's cool. I can go there on holiday.
Right. So what happens then? You keep trying to crack America and doing it, or do you just say, right, they don't like me, I can't be bothered then, there's loads of other places that do?
Yeah, exactly. I only went once. There wasn't like a big... Because I'm not prepared to go and do like a big tour for 12 months. I just don't want to do it, you know. So I went out and did a couple of TV shows and did some radio shows, and that was ace, just going around America doing all that business. But, you know, I really can't be arsed.
No, that's right. I mean,
we went to America once today, and we didn't crack it, did we?
No, we didn't crack it.
No, I mean, it was only holiday, like, but I mean, we didn't crack it.
Well, we went there and saw Dave Bowie, and then shortly after we've done that interview, he did crack it.
He did.
Yeah, you're right. It rubs off.
If we'd done this programme in Malibu, well, you'd be massive by tomorrow.
I'd be huge.
Yeah, go on. Right, go on, let's have a couple more.
791.
Okay, the numbers have gone up.
Yeah.
This is from Mac, right. Have you ever been plaster casted by Cynthia Plastercaster?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah. I think I have.
So
you were asleep at the time.
Yeah.
This was in the last years, wasn't it?
This was in the Wilderness Weekends, series 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I've been plastic casted. I must have been. There was an awful mess in my bed a few months ago. Okay. I'm sure that was it.
Right, fair enough then.
8,604.
Don't be stupid.
81.
Right. All right. This is from Jamie. Have you ever considered growing a full beard and moustache?
No, it gets itchy. I get too itchy.
Just a chin strap is all you need.
That's fair enough, yeah. And
hang on.
I think, one more.
79.
Jackie Lynn said, if you could spend one evening with anyone in history, who would it be?
If I could spend one evening with anyone in history...
Those are they're terrible to answer those. I always like...
Yeah.
Really
You've already chosen me for one thing.
Adolf Hitler.
Would you?
Yeah. Yeah, right. Adolf and that.
Right.
Tash and that.
Right.
Fair enough then.
Ask him how his tash is.
Right, well, it's a fair question.
I bet Adolf Hitler is the answer that comes up a lot to that question.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
Because it's like people say, oh, you know, that's really horrible, you want to see Adolf Hitler. But I mean, you know, people are genuinely interested in what made a bloke tick to be so monstrous.
What were you thinking?
Well, exactly.
Adolf, man.
Yeah. All right, I'll tell you what, we'll have some more questions later. I gave you your album before, right?
Yeah.
It's not as a present, I want it back, like.
Okay,
and you've signed it to me from last time when we did that thing in London at the Scar. But I said, you know, pick a track you've not heard for a while and one that's not been one of the singles. So what have you gone for?
Knutsford City Limits.
Right, okay. Any particular reason? Just because
I haven't heard it for a while and I want to see if it sounds good enough to be a single.
Oh, okay. While we're on the subject of Knutsford City Limits and Knutsford, I'll just say hello to the guys in Jardine's Bookshop in Knutsford, which is a great little bookshop, and that's where I got me a Drink with Shane McGowan book from. So
very nice.
Very nice. Right, here it goes. In conversation and in session. Singing Robbie Williams, Knutsford City Limits. What do you think? A single? Did you like it?
No, but I think I will add it to the set list for the stadium tour.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Why Knutsford City Limits? Apart from the, you know, play on the words with Nutbush and everything. I mean, would you?
Well, that was just it, really.
Was it? Right.
Yeah,
no particular
comedy play on words.
No particular affinity with.
No. Not other than Gary Barlow lived there.
One live in London.
All right, this is the Stereophonics bit. We're playing at the Scala in London Village. Which
when are they playing?
On Sunday night.
Fantastic. Right, do you know what time they're on stage?
Well, it's the programme 7 till 9. What time were you on stage when you?
Same as
same as
7.
I
will be going. Will you?
No, he'll not be going. No.
Busy?
Wrong. Busy.
Okay.
Yeah. Very busy.
Okay.
Well, not yet, but we'll find something.
You just couldn't help yourself.
Oh, I just couldn't help myself. I was only joking. There's only a limited number of Radio 1 staff can go, and we're just down the list because we don't live in London Village, you see.
Oh, there you go.
You know, they're letting some of the yokels in London Village go who don't get a chance to see something like that.
That's lovely, isn't it?
That's really nice.
But it was good when you
in the community.
When you did the Scala, it was a good night, wasn't it?
It
was.
Great night, yeah.
So you can hear the Stereophonics live on between 7 and 9 on Sunday after the Top 40. You probably didn't notice because I did it that skillfully.
What?
Well, I dropped a lyric in.
You didn't, did you?
Stereophonics lyric. I'm drinking, sinking, swimming, drowning, working, smirking, learning, burning, sleeping, thieving, cheating, beating, and eating. I'm deep in a goldfish bowl.
I thought that was just a link you were doing.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing I would say.
You're brilliant.
It is the kind of thing I would say.
It didn't stick out at all.
No, right, but apparently, you know, it does come from goldfish bowl, from the word gets around.
Yeah.
All right, I'll prove it to you.
I'm drinking, sinking, swimming and drowning, working, smirking, learning and burning, sleeping, thieving, cheating, beating, I'm eating, I'm deep in a goldfish.
That's right, isn't it?
There you go. So deep in a goldfish bowl. Lots of people spotted it, and the first 5 to ring through were Cindy Vincent in Great Yarmouth, Andy Rushton in Stoke-on-Trent.
Stoke-on-Trent. Andy Rushton?
Amy Rushton.
Oh, Amy.
Amy
Rushton. I know her brother, Andy.
Amy Rushton. Glenn Ward in Newport. Vicky Botto in Southampton. And Robbie Morgan in Buckinghamshire.
That's a fake name.
Right, they have all won tickets. Going to see the Stereophonics on Sunday night, so enjoy it. There's 5 more pairs of tickets to be won in Chris Moyle's show, and also in Dangerous Dave Pearce's show, and in the evening session.
Great.
Lots of tickets to give away, right? So, and you can check out the Radio 1 website, bbc.co.uk/Radio 1. You can listen to it live on Sunday at 7 o'clock after the Top 40. Sound Design and Happiness, and before that it was Gorillaz and Clint Eastwood. It's 22 minutes now.
Great.
This is Mark and Lard. Robbie Williams is still here. We'll have a bit more from him shortly. Yeah, she said there's something in the woodshed. It's time for Don't Do This at Home, where a listener has been invited into the studio to confront their innermost phobia. I'll just unstable the script and get the bits later. Now then, you've got the chance to face a phobia for a cash prize of £2,000. Quite a lot of cash in it, Rob.
A lot of money.
A lot of money, right. Whatever you fear, we have it here in the Shed of Dread. OK, Lard, bring on today's contestant. Who have we got here?
It's Cassandra, isn't it?
Hello, Cassandra, and what do you do?
She does a bit of cooking, don't you, love?
No, I'm an executive for a large catering concern.
That's what I said.
Right, and where are you from?
She's from Birmingham.
Wolverhampton.
Same thing. No, don't be nervous.
Right, and who nominated you to come on here today and face your worst fear?
Her daughter did, actually. Your daughter. Fancy that, yeah. Don't be nervous, you'll be all right.
Shut up, lad, and give the poor girl a chance.
Right.
OK, Cassandra, let's begin. Cassandra Craddock, you have 30 seconds to tell us of your phobia, after which you will enter the Shed of Dread to face your worst fear for the duration of a tune picked especially by the playlist clerk. Should you decide to opt out and back down, you win no cash. Lard will step in and take your place. OK, Cassandra, what's your story?
Well, Mark, I remember it vividly.
Right, yeah, right.
Don't be nervous.
You were out having a quiet drink with a few friends, weren't you? Right. When you felt a bit queasy in the tummy.
You wimp.
Right. As the night wore on, you felt worse and worse, till you had no option but to retreat to the toilet.
Did it stink?
It doesn't matter, lad. Once inside the toilet, you washed your face in cold water, didn't you?
Yes.
Don't interrupt. Don't be nervous, right?
And as you pulled out a paper towel from the dispenser on the wall, something fell out, didn't it?
It did, Mark. I wasn't expecting it. I was petrified.
Cowardly.
Right, tell the audience what it was.
It was one of those horrible things, like what you've got in your shed.
Right, I know. And am I right in thinking that if you see just a photograph of one of these things, you freeze and become nauseous?
That's right, Mark.
Chicken.
All right.
Big chicken.
OK, Cassandra. Well, this can't be easy for you. I understand.
I don't.
But good luck. And remember, listeners, don't do this at home. OK, Lardy boy, can you lead Cassandra, please, to the Shed of Dread?
Come on, Mardos.
Right, OK, Cassandra.
In there.
The time has come. Will you or will you not have the courage to enter the Shed of Dread?
Bloody.
What's wrong with you?
I'm so sorry, but not one of them again. No.
Oh, so you can't do it then?
I can't.
Just get in and do it.
No, don't. No, don't.
Get in, lad.
Oh, for God's sake.
Don't push her if she doesn't want to. Don't worry, you haven't let us down.
Yes, you have.
No,
You let me down again.
I'm afraid you win. I'm afraid you win nothing.
I don't care, Mark.
All right, fair enough. No, all right, okay. Hard luck, Cassandra. And this event has happened yesterday, funnily enough. My trusty Steve, the fearless boy Lard, will take your place in the Shed of Dread. Go on in, Lard.
You'll leave the door open today?
No, I'll leave it open a crack.
Don't lock it.
I won't lock it. No, I'll leave it open a crack.
Don't lock it, you.
Right, step inside. Right,
You're not going to lock it, are you?
Right, quick, he's in! Bolt it!
Do it!
Bolt it! Right, brilliant. And let's see if Lard can survive in there for the duration of this record by Robbie Williams.
Radcliffe, open the door.
Sorry about that, Robbie. It's a bit... It's all right. A bit noisy. Okay, all right, okay. Cassandra, can you let him out of this shed of dread, please?
Come on the door.
All right, our kid.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
It's a bit of a shame, isn't it, really, that?
Don't think anything of that mix. That's terrible.
That's jumping all over the place. I'll try and wipe the other side and see if it's better. You're so technical.
It's all with crustaceans.
You're doing a sterling job there.
Keep going.
I'll try it again. If it doesn't work this time, we'll go to something
rail
else.
card is all wrong.
Oh, I'm glad we got that way.
Yeah, great.
Sounded great, didn't it? What a great record
in the
that
end,
is.
it all just panned out really nice, didn't it?
We got there in the end. Human League and Love Action, of course. Right then, we've not much time left. Robbie's still with us. I kept reading in the papers, and it's probably another story, about films. You were going to be the new James Bond. Do you want to be in films?
I will be doing a film at some point, but I'm not that desperate to do it, and I don't want to be James Bond now. James Bond.
I could see it.
James Bond was the best one. It was politically incorrect. Bonnie meet Felix. Felix meet Bonnie. Now, go and get your knickers on, Bonnie, and make me a cup of tea. Man talk. He actually
that was an audition.
He actually says that.
Does he?
Go and get your knickers on, make me a cup of tea. Man talk.
Strike a light.
Strike a light.
So what are you going to do? Just carry on doing the same then? I mean, are you sort of halfway through? Do you keep writing songs all the time? There's a question here, actually, that came in. I'll sorry, it's Darren Prosser said, what's the strangest place or time that you've come up with a song lyric? I mean, is it happening all the time? And when you bumper playing this morning, were you?
It's always at night. It's always at night, and it's always at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then you get a line of lyrics, and then I'm trying to compose a song in my head until about 4 or 5 o'clock every morning.
I mean, do you have a tune in your head before you go to Guy Chambers and sort of sing it to him and he starts putting chords around it, or does he come with tunes?
Or vice versa. I can play a bit of guitar now.
Right.
I'm a real one.
Are you going to start playing it on stage, or you just rather loon about?
I may do.
Right.
I may do.
Have you got a nice guitar? Have you treated yourself to a nice guitar?
Yeah, I've got because I always fancied myself as being a guitar god, but it's a lot more difficult than it seems. I've got all these beautiful guitars on my wall, and they're just longing to be played, so I've just started to play them now.
Right. Electrics or acoustics, what's your thing that you like?
I've got a country gent.
Oh, Gretsch Country Gentleman, very nice.
And I've got the Gretsch Silver Spangled Thing.
Right.
I don't know what that's called.
No, that was the name of the model, Silver Spangled Thing.
Yeah, right. Colin.
Yeah, right.
A hummingbird. Really nice hummingbird.
Very nice.
Gibson.
Very nice.
So I've got a few nice guitars.
Yeah, quite serious about all that then.
Yeah.
And so how are you on with this sort of next album, or do you not really bother? Is it just sort of bits of ideas at the moment?
Well, we're writing loads of stuff. We're writing all the time, but I'm planning to take a bit of time off. A lot of time off, actually, because I'm sick of me, and I'm sure everybody else is.
Oh no, Robbie!
Robbie, now don't say such a
but
thing.
I am the omnipresent, as it said in the review the other day. The omnipresent Robbie Williams, and it is worrying because I am everywhere and not by my own choosing. They
Jamie Oliver's everywhere.
Jamie Oliver,
but he's taking some time off, isn't he? Because he says people are sick of him.
Well, I think you might be right.
Yeah, so come November after the tour's finished, I don't even know if I want to tour again. I don't know if I want to do any of that sort of stuff anymore. So this
you
might
will do though. You think that now, but when you've been off for a year or something.
Yeah, I know, but let me do me.
Yeah, okay,
let me just get out. So everybody goes, oh no, you'll miss it, and we want you back. Yeah. No, seriously, this is my last tour. I don't mean that. Right. I don't mean that.
It's all right. As long as the news, cut it off just before he said, I don't mean that.
Yeah.
It will make a great story.
And I'm gay.
We knew that.
Yeah, well, everybody knows I'm gay.
Coco's been on, and he or she says, I've known Rob for a very long time. As for good questions, maybe you could ask him to tell you the story of the Ouija board we did in the old Lawton Hall School at about 1 in the morning in 1991.
Coco, I told that story a couple of weeks ago It was the best wind-up ever. And it's a long story, but to cut it short, we went and did a Ouija board in an old hall.
Yeah.
Right, and it used to be a mental patients ward.
Right.
And it used to be a girls' school, and we got in there and it was all closed down and the satanic messages on the wall. It was really scary. We put the Ouija board down and we said, is anybody there? Please appear to us. And there was gushing on the ceilings of ball bearings. It sounded like ball bearings, and please appear to us, and then dropping from the roof came this tarpaulin from nowhere, and I was gone. I was really gone.
As you would be.
And then please appear to us, and then we heard on the ceiling.
Right.
And then walking through the door was this woman with no face in an Edwardian maid's outfit.
Right.
And a man in an Edwardian soldier's outfit with a bayonet. Right, with no face.
Right.
So we turned the lights off and screamed a lot of obscenities, and we all piled through the window. There's about 20 of us. Piled through the window, through the annex, through the cemetery, into the car park, next to the cars, and I said to one of the guys, I said, look, you've got the fastest car. I want to go home, and I want to go and get in bed with my mum and have a look after me, because my head's now pickled.
Right.
And then these things appeared in the church doorway. Again, and Egghead, Coco, when walking up towards her, and I'm shouting, Egghead, come back, Egghead, don't. And they jump out, and they've got stockings on their face. They've been to a fancy dress outfitters in the day, got the Edwardian costumes, drilled a hole through the ceiling, put fishing wire, attached tarpaulin to it, and just set the whole thing up.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Attention to detail.
All right, Coco. Thanks for the question.
So,
hope you're doing okay.
And all the questions have been sent in. Would you like to just pick one out? Lard's got them all there, and you pick one out, Rob, and then this person will get a specially engraved platinum disc of the Sing When You're Winning album.
Which of the made-up bands impress you the most with their talent?
Oh, did we do that one?
No,
I don't think we did that one. Right, okay.
Okay. If you could spend one evening with anyone in history, no.
Well, just pick one out at random and give a name.
Okay.
Give a name out, that'll do.
Congratulations, David Rosser II, as if anybody cares, at Livingston, New Jersey, USA. They always do that. The second.
There you go.
They always do. Well, congratulations.
Well, congratulations.
Cost a lot in postage.
Well, but that's the one that was drawn out. You can see Robbie on Parkinson.
Williams, the first.
Right, yes. On Saturday night on Parkinson.
Yeah.
9:05. Do you know who you're on with?
Hugh Grant and Amanda Burton.
All right, well, that should be all right, won't it? And thanks a lot for coming to see us today. It was great to see you.
Muchly.
Thank you.
And life's good, yeah?
Life is fantastic. It's amazing at the minute. I'm really enjoying myself. I'm Robbie Williams.
And stay tuned for Chris Moyles.
Fridays on BBC Two, after Bart,
Ay, caramba!
comes another boy who's not normal.
I have red paint on my ass.
Malcolm,
I didn't do it.
like Bart.
I didn't do it.
Very like Bart.
You wanna watch TV? Damn TV, you ruined my imagination.
Very like Bart, but not yellow.
That's right, I have red paint all over my ass.
Who said no one can follow The Simpsons? Malcolm in the Middle, new on BBC Two, right after The Simpsons at 6:45 on Fridays.
Stay.
Oh, will you do a back of the mic for Rebecca, Lard?
You back have the mic, come here.
Lil Bow Wow.
Here.
Co.uk/radio.
Hi, Robbie, it's Will, Chris's producer. Have you any plans to, hang around after Mark and Lard and maybe do a quick link with Chris?
No, I haven't.
I didn't think so.